Sagittarius, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start here with the Celtic Cross and find out what your current energy is. That doesn't feel like your card. So let's find out what is influencing you right now. Let's find out what you need to focus on. Let's find out about your past. So now we do have the new moon going into Libra in a couple of days, and Libra is all about harmony, balance, things like that. Specifically within romantic relationships, marriages more than anything else. There's just that energy of very interesting. So far, your reading is very much in line with the other two fire signs. So let's see, what else do you need to know about this situation? What else is influencing it? Oh, all right. Okay, so very interesting. This is so similar to Aries and to Leo. The energy I'm getting here is the Three of Swords in reverse. So if you were worried about any kind of external influence on a situation, you don't need to be worried about anything. There is no external influence on a situation. That felt very important to say in that way, because it doesn't feel like there's a third party. You have worries that there is, but it doesn't feel real. It doesn't feel like there is actually somebody here that is trying to negatively influence the situation. Your current energy is sitting here, Two of Wands, influenced with the Ace of Pentacles. So you've made a decision about a commitment and you're willing to take the steps forward with this person or maybe with a job. It's whatever it is, you've laid the foundation. You're in this energy of laying a foundation for a long-term commitment here. And it was definitely a decision that you made. Knight of Wands, there's this need to not act impulsively. So Sagittarius can be an energy that kind of makes a decision and then immediately acts on it. And there's this need to not be so impulsive right now. Five of Wands in reverse. So whatever obstacles and challenges may have existed either in this relationship or prior relationships, those are in the past. You've moved beyond those. King of Swords here in the reverse indicates that you're not so willing to release this person or this energy from your life. It's almost like you're acting out of character right now because a lot of this energy feels very contrary to how a Sagittarius would normally respond to something. So it's almost like if you got into a disagreement with somebody, you'd be really just ready to walk away, but it doesn't feel that way right now. It feels like you're willing to stay, work on things to be able to move forward. And it's because you have your own happiness kind of front of mind. And you think that by staying, putting in the energy, putting in the work, making that decision, and then acting on it in a not so impulsive way is going to make you happy. What I can see here, Judgment in reverse. So when it comes to making a decision about something like once and for all, you're still not there. There's something with this Judgment that you're not 100% sure about. I'll have to find out more when I clarify. But what I really love about these next two, and they do really relate to each other, pretty similar as far as like the positions here. So it's kind of what else do you need to know, but what is kind of influencing the situation? This is the same energy. This is the same energy. One is major arcana, one is minor arcana. And so it's the Hanged Man in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. And so there's a movement forward here. Very clear movement forward for you. Nine of Wands. So throughout this entire situation, what you're really trying to do, and you're hoping that you can, is to remain open to this, to remain vulnerable, to not shut off any lines of communication or stunt any kind of progress forward. That's what this feels like to me. And in your potential outcome, I have the Fool in reverse. So again, this feels very much like you're willing to stay and stick out whatever is happening here. Let's find out more by clarifying. Tell me about the Two of Wands with the Ace of Pentacles for Sagittarius. Page of Wands in reverse. Yeah, you're making a decision and you're taking it slow. You're laying the seeds of commitment without really going full bore. You're not really going in the way, like charging into something the way that you normally would. You're taking your time. Tell me about this Knight of Wands in reverse for Sagittarius. Six of Cups. So this could be somebody from your past, or it could be somebody that you have kids with. There's something here about sticking it out, trying a different path, not being so impulsive. Five of Wands in reverse. Knight of Cups. So if there weren't any challenges and obstacles to this, it feels like you've definitely moved beyond them. It actually feels like you're pretty victorious in doing it. King of Swords in reverse. The Star. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, but you don't have to be. King of Swords in reverse. Your strength is in actually not releasing this person and going after exactly what you want. And what you want is to work things out. Stay. But it doesn't feel like you're in a current battle or any kind of fight like that. But it's almost like you constantly teeter on that urge of like, do I really want to be in a commitment? Do I not? Which is the way forward? You've made a decision, so now it's about sticking to it. Even there is some hesitation here. Tell me about this Judgment in reverse for Sagittarius. Death card in reverse. Yeah, this feels a lot like you don't want it to end. You want to make progress, but it kind of goes a little bit against your nature to continue to try and make progress. There's something here scaring you. There's something here about your insecurities coming forward. And I got that here with this Three of Swords in reverse. There's something here with your insecurities, and that's been a driving force for you. Tell me about the Four of Swords in reverse. Temperance. You came out yourself. So this movement forward was supposed to happen this way. This is all about you. This is the reason this is moving forward is because this is actually very balanced for you. There's a lot of optimism here. There's a lot of potential here. Despite all of your insecurities, you do recognize that. And that's part of the reason that this is continuing to move forward despite your own internal hesitations. Tell me about the Hanged Man in reverse. The Fool. So the Fool's out here twice. Once in the upright, once in the reverse. But again, these cards are coming across very similar. So Temperance is you, the Fool. These two cards have in common a lot of optimism. And so the two cards they're clarifying are about progress forward. But here, it's about progress forward with some optimism. There's a potential here that you recognize and you're pursuing, that you want to pursue. Tell me about this Nine of Wands in reverse. Seven of Cups in reverse. Yeah, this is a choice. You're done. You don't want... You want this to be the final decision. You want your decisions to be correct. The choices you made to be clear and to be the right decisions. Because you are letting your guard down. And so there's this fear of being hurt for sure. So you're hoping that you've made the right decisions. Tell me about this Fool in reverse. King of Cups. There was another card that wanted to come out. No, that doesn't feel like your card. just the King of Cups. So this King of Cups energy with the Fool in reverse feels like this other person that you want to establish a commitment with. This person is very loving, very attentive, very supportive of you, and you don't want things to end. So it's up to you to make sure that they continue. Any last messages from the universe for Sagittarius? Okay, when I was shuffling these before I started this reading, this is the card that came out, and it has now come out again. You are going through some sort of kind of new beginning here. I don't know if you've noticed it, but it's has a lot to do with your insecurities and kind of overcoming some of these insecurities. And this relates to this expect powerful change that's coming. There's this card is the new moon eclipse. We're about to go into a new moon. So there is some sort of change that is happening here with you. And within the sign of Libra specifically, this is going to be about relationships and long-term relationships, marriage, harmony, balance, those types of energy. And so it feels a lot like a healing for you in a way. So Sagittarius, this is your reading. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.